in Medellin, Colombia, man. It's raining. Look at this rain. It's a quarter. It's pouring now. It's pouring now. It was beautiful earlier, though. We had the sun out early, but the rain came out of nowhere. My housekeeper, she just got here soaking wet. It's raining like I don't know what out here. A lot of water falling from the sky. And it's Good Friday, though. It's still a beautiful Friday, you know. It's a beautiful Friday. I'm here live. The last time I went live, I was on my other phone. I always forget to turn the audio on it, you know. This is the weather here, though. It's Friday afternoon. And this rain probably ain't going to last that long. It's been raining for like 5 minutes now. It's probably rain for another 15 or 20 minutes. It's not going to be no long set-in rain. But it's raining heavy out here on the Good Friday. I hope everybody having a good Friday because I know I am. Yeah, they got the sun over there. You see it between the clouds. The sun was shining like 30 minutes ago, but I knew it was gonna rain though. I seen the overcast kicking in, but visibility is not that good. I usually can see all the way over on the other side of the mountain. I can't really see it. Visibility is not so good. You know, it's Good Friday though, and what I learned since I've been traveling the world for like the last 11 years consistently, nonstop, is that if you live like in a Catholic country, like when I was in Asia, I lived in the Philippines, a Catholic country, and all of these countries down here in South America, of course, it's Catholic countries. And during that time, they closed everything down during Holy Week. Everything is closed usually during Holy Week. Um, all the shops are closed. And, barber shops very scarce. Grocery stores they really celebrate the Holy Week. In the United States, it's business as usual. During the Holy Week, it usually business as hold on, what's going on, Angel? What's going on, Angel? Usually, like I said, in these countries, these Spanish countries, during Holy Week, and probably during next week too, a lot of places gonna be closed. I'm glad I ordered my cigars last week because last year they were closed all Holy Week. I had to wait like a week and a half, 2 weeks to get cigars, but I ordered those last week because I knew they were gonna be closed. You know, most of these like mom and pop stores they're gonna be open. A lot of the mom and pop stores, but like the major stores, they close early or they be closed all week. There's a pharmacy I usually order at too. I usually get some medicine at the pharmacy, and they won't be open until next Tuesday. Until next Tuesday. They really, really celebrate the Holy Week here. It was the same way in the Philippines too. When I lived there, especially if you live in the province during Holy Week, everything is usually closed. A lot of places closed. You know, every year I have people. that be down here visiting. They hit me up and be asking me where they can find places that sell liquor and barbershop that's open because a lot of people come here they're not aware that during the Holy Week a lot of places are closed. They used to in the United States the barbershop's gonna be open tomorrow. You know, yeah, your fresh Easter cut on Sunday. But here, a lot of the neighborhood barbers they close. They celebrate all these festivals they be having. My barber at home with his family today probably drinking and celebrating, having a festival. You know, because that's what they do on this beautiful Good Friday. They ain't cutting no hair. They with their family, their friends, their loved ones celebrating. And they're gonna be doing a lot of drinking, a lot of partying. You know, I'm gonna hear music later on this evening. When I come out here on this patio, I should go live too to show you. I come out here later on this evening, you're gonna hear a lot of music and celebrating. You know, the Holy Week. They're celebrating the Holy Week. A lot of people off work for the whole week. Some people go back home to their different cities. They live in. They'll go back there to their different countries. They'll go back. And a lot of time they'll be gone for like maybe a week or two, and they'll come back. It's a big thing now here though, Lord. Holy Week and Easter. And after that, it's gonna be some festivals next week and the week after. You know, it's gonna follow up behind those days. But most of the places here are closed today, though. You know, nothing but a lot of these neighborhoods. Listen to that thunder roar. Listen to that thunder roar. That thunder is roaring. The thunder is roaring. Look at the heavens. Now the sun waiting to come back out though. When the rain gets through, the sun is up there in the cut ready to come back out. Can y'all see the sun? You're gonna have a nice um, sunset this evening. It's gonna be a nice sunset later after this rain passes through. It's not gonna last forever. It's gonna be beautiful again within 30 minutes. Within 30 minutes, the sun is gonna be back out. You see the sun set up there in the heavens. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset this evening. The streets gonna be dried again. You know, the sun can't wait to come back out. Look at it. Look at the sun up there in the cut. The sun cannot wait to get back out. It's gonna be back out though. When it rain, when this rain passes by, the visibility over there is getting a little bit better too. You know, a few minutes ago I couldn't see nothing. This is a big pull down right here. You know, a lot of people made some deliveries on their Rappi with the motorcycles, and your order is going to be very late probably. Because they're going to be somewhere pulled over. They're somewhere pulled over right now trying to get away from this rain. You know, it is beautiful though. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful Friday. It's a good Friday. You know, I hope everybody having a good Friday. You know, because I'm having a good Friday. Very good Friday. Gonna have a very good evening also later on. I can't wait for the sun to set too. I might take a picture of it. If I don't come back live, I might take a picture of the sunset this evening to show you the beautiful sunset that we got waiting after this rain. You know, I've been relaxing all day. I got out a little bit. When the rain go away, I'm gonna get out, go down the street to the place I go to, pick up something, and come back home and enjoy the rest of my evening. in my weekend. I don't know, like the people that live here, I don't know if Sweet Georgia Cafe still open because I haven't seen them on Rappi for like almost 2 months. So if anybody listening to the replay of this, let me know if Sweet Georgia Cafe still open. Every time I'm out and over on that side of town, I forget to stop by and see. Because usually I make an order on Rappi, but I noticed for like the last 2 months they not been open. So I don't know what's going on with Sweet Georgia Cafe. I think they might be closed. I had the owner number on my phone. I'm gonna look to see can I find it, see what's going on with Sweet Georgia Cafe because so they haven't been on Rappi for like the last 2 months. And shout out to everybody that came through here earlier. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not because I got my Bluetooth in. I don't know if I'm still connected to it right now. So I just had to come in and say what's going on this Good Friday. You know, and follow me on blackamericanexpatradio.org. I'm always active over there. You know, a lot of people been missing me over here on YouTube. I've been doing all my content mostly on my website and I'm on other platforms over there too. So check me out. What I got with me. I'm gonna start doing some blogging also. I'm gonna start doing some blogging, not blogging, but blogging with the B in it. I got a lot of stuff I've been writing up on, so I'm gonna publish it on the website too coming up very, very soon. You know, I just been chilling and laying low, living life, enjoying life like I'm supposed to, minding my own business and having a great time. But I hope you're having a great one also. Look at all this rain out here. A lot of rain. Rainy, rainy Friday. But it's still a good Friday. You know, but it's not gonna last long. It's already tapering off a little bit. You see, look at the visibility over there. It's a whole lot better than it was when I first came outside. But you try to go find me a good movie to watch later on too. I've been watching a whole lot of old movies from the '90s, like every day. You know, before I go to sleep, I always be looking for good movies to watch. So also suggest some good movies to watch. Some real good movies that's online. I've been watching a whole lot of stuff from the '90s. You know, but I'm about to step back in here with my housekeeper here, cleaning up and cleaning up my bedroom now. And we'll get ready to go back down, relax a little bit, and listen to the rain taper off. And then once the rain taper off, I'm gonna go down the street for a second and come right back. But I hope everybody have a good Friday. You know, I'm still here in Medellin, Colombia. You know, just chilling. Been watching all this stuff on YouTube. You know, people trying to get into the country can't get in and all that. You know, like I always said, you got to think with your big head, not your little head. Come down here with a bag full of condoms and stuff like that. You're not gonna get in. It's been all good for me though. I had no problem. A lot of people taking Medellin off their travel list. You know, been here 6 years though, and I love it. I'm loving it. I'm out of here though. Everybody, have a great one.